Have you ever felt like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Like the moment you get out of bed, you're already counting down to when you can sit back down again? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. And no, you're not imagining it. As we get older, our bodies go through real, natural changes. Things that used to feel effortless, like hopping out of bed, staying mentally sharp, or just moving around, suddenly take more work. And slowly, it can start to feel like your independence is slipping through your fingers. But here's the truth, just because you're over 65 doesn't mean you have to accept feeling tired, stiff, or foggy every morning. Not at all. You can feel strong, clear-headed, and full of life each and every day. And you don't need to turn your whole world upside down to get there. In fact, there are 5 simple things you can do every morning that can help keep your body moving, your mind focused, and your independence solid as ever. These changes are small, but their impact big. So in this video, we're going to walk through those 5 morning habits. Habits that will help you stay active, sharp, and, most importantly, confident in your body and your daily choices. Because staying independent isn't just about avoiding help from others. It's about feeling good in your skin, in your routines, and in your life. Let's start with the first habit, and I promise, it's super simple, but surprisingly powerful. 1. Stretch and breathe, before you even get out of bed. Right when you wake up, before your feet even hit the floor, give yourself just 2 minutes. 2 minutes to breathe deeply, and stretch gently. I know, it might sound a little too basic, but trust me, this small ritual can set your whole day up for success. After lying still for hours, your body needs a gentle wake-up call. If you jump out of bed too quickly, especially over the age of 65, there's a good chance you'll feel dizzy or off balance. That's because your blood pressure can drop suddenly, a common thing as we age. So instead of rushing, take a moment. Lie back. Inhale slowly through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. Let your belly rise with each breath. This isn't just relaxing, it's waking up your brain with fresh oxygen and easing your heart into motion for the day ahead. While you're at it, give your body a little movement, flex your ankles, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms above your head, gently roll your neck from side to side. Nothing dramatic, just easy, natural motion. These small movements get your blood flowing, loosen your joints, and help your brain and body sync up before you even get out of bed. And here's the magic, this quiet moment, this 2-minute ritual, tells your body, hey, I'm in charge. We're starting this day on my terms. 2. Hydrate, before the coffee. Next up, water. First thing. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. And dehydration is sneaky. It can make you feel tired, achy, foggy, and even anxious. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less noticeable, so we often don't even realize we need water until we're already feeling the effects. That's why this habit is so important. Before you sip coffee or tea, drink a full glass of water. Plain water is great, but if that's not your thing, try adding a squeeze of lemon for a fresh taste, and a little bonus for digestion and your immune system. Some folks even add a pinch of sea salt or a splash of apple cider vinegar. Totally up to you. The point is, hydrate first. This one act can totally transform your energy. Your joints will feel less stiff. Your digestion wakes up. And your brain? Sharper, clearer, ready to go. You might be thinking, well, I drink coffee every morning, doesn't that count? Not quite. Coffee is a diuretic, which means it can actually make dehydration worse if you haven't had water first. And drinking caffeine on an empty stomach? That can lead to jitters, anxiety, or a mid-morning crash. But if you drink water before that cup of coffee, you'll feel steadier, and your energy boost will be smoother and more lasting. 3. Move, just for 10 minutes. Now that you've woken up gently and hydrated, it's time to move your body, on purpose. I'm not talking about an intense workout or anything fancy. Just 10 minutes of gentle, intentional movement. That could be a walk around your block, some light stretching in the kitchen, or even a little dancing while you wait for your toast to pop. Whatever works for your body. You see, when we sit or lie still for too long, our joints stiffen up and our muscles get tight. That's why mornings can feel so creaky. But the good news is, that stiffness isn't forever. It's just your body saying, hey, I need a little movement. Just 10 minutes of motion, whatever that looks like for you, wakes up your muscles, gets your blood flowing, and boosts your balance and coordination. And when you do it consistently, it helps maintain strength and mobility in the long run. And here's something a lot of people don't realize: moving your body also lifts your mood. Movement releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals, and it helps regulate the hormones that control sleep and energy. And if you can get outside for your movement, even better. Morning sunlight helps reset your body's internal clock, improves sleep quality later, and gives you a natural dose of vitamin D, super important for bone and immune health. Whether it's a walk, some light yoga, or even just watering your plants while the sun's coming up, it counts. And it all adds up. Now, if you've made it this far and something in this feels helpful, or even just hopeful, go ahead and tap that like button. And if you're new here, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the weekly tips we share on living a vibrant, healthy, and joyful life after 60. We've already covered a lot: waking up with intention, hydrating first, and moving your body gently. And those 3 steps? They can totally shift how you feel before the clock even hits 9 a.m. But we're not done yet. Next, we'll dive into 2 more habits that are just as important: how to fuel your body the right way, and the one mindset shift that can help you stay independent for years to come. Now let's talk about a habit that often gets overlooked but can make a huge difference in how you feel each day: choosing the right foods to start your morning. Because the truth is, not all breakfasts are created equal. Some can leave you feeling sluggish, heavy, or even sleepy again by mid-morning. That's not what we want. Think of your body like a car. If you fill it with the wrong fuel, it'll still run, but not well. But when you give it the right fuel, whole, nourishing foods, everything runs more smoothly. After 65, your metabolism naturally slows down. Your body becomes more sensitive to sugar spikes, and digestion isn't as fast as it once was. That's why your first meal of the day matters more than ever. But the good news? It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple, balanced breakfast with a little protein, healthy fat, and fiber can do wonders. Think: a couple of eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast. Or a warm bowl of oatmeal with berries, flaxseed, and a spoonful of almond butter. Or maybe you prefer a smoothie: just toss in some greens, a banana, a scoop of protein powder, and almond milk. Whatever it is, just skip the sugar, no pastries, no sugary cereals, and definitely not those flavored coffee creamers that sneak in more sugar than a candy bar. A real breakfast gives your brain the glucose it needs to stay sharp, your muscles the fuel to stay strong, and your mood a steady lift instead of a roller coaster. And if you usually skip breakfast because you're not hungry, try something small. A boiled egg. A handful of almonds. A piece of fruit. Skipping breakfast can actually slow your metabolism even more and leave you feeling low energy all day. It's not about stuffing your body. It's about nourishing it, giving it steady support to start the day right. And once you've fueled your body, there's one more habit that's just as important: taking care of your mind. That means giving yourself a few moments of calm before the day gets busy. It could be sitting in silence with your coffee, a few deep breaths, a short prayer, or simply noticing how you feel. Why does this matter? Because as we age, the days can start to feel like they all blur together. But when you take just a minute to pause and be present, it grounds you. It doesn't have to be anything formal. You don't need to meditate for an hour or sit cross-legged on a cushion. Just be still for a moment. Breathe. Check in with yourself. Be kind to your own thoughts. This simple habit can reduce anxiety, lower blood pressure, and even improve memory. One of my favorite tricks? Ask yourself this: how do I want to feel today? Not what you want to do, but how you want to feel. Peaceful? Grateful? Focused? That little question can help steer your day with intention. And when you start your day that way, everything else tends to fall into place more easily. Some people also like to repeat a short affirmation. I am strong and capable. I welcome today with calm and joy. You don't have to say it out loud, but even quietly reminding yourself of your strength sets a positive tone. And if you're someone who wakes up with anxious thoughts, this tiny ritual can help you start the day feeling safe and centered. By now, you've done something for your body and something for your mind. You've laid the foundation for a solid day, and it's only been about an hour. Isn't that incredible? Because these aren't extreme changes. They're gentle habits, and they build something powerful over time: your independence. And that's what we'll talk more about in the next part. You know, sometimes we underestimate the power of something small, like a morning text, a smile, or sharing a little story. But those simple acts, they can comfort, encourage, teach, and inspire, often when someone else needs it most. And here's the beautiful part. When you make a connection, even a tiny one, something shifts inside. Your energy lifts. Your heart opens. You feel more like you. Let's step back for a second and look at everything you've done this morning. You were gentle with your body. You moved, stretched, hydrated. You nourished yourself. You gave your mind a moment to breathe. You reached out, even in a small way, to the world around you. In just about an hour, you touched every part of what makes you whole: your body, your mind, your spirit, your connection. These aren't just habits. They're the foundation of your independence. And remember, independence isn't just about being physically strong. It's also about being emotionally steady, mentally clear, and spiritually fulfilled. It's the freedom to live life on your terms, with energy and joy. Let me tell you something important, and I hope you really take it in. These small habits, done consistently, they can change your life. I've seen it. People in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, regain strength, balance, confidence, and happiness, not with some miracle cure, but simply by showing up for themselves every morning. And if you're just beginning, if this all feels new, that's okay. Start with one thing. Just one. Maybe tomorrow morning, you'll drink a full glass of water. Maybe you'll try a gentle 2-minute stretch before getting out of bed. Maybe you'll sip your coffee outside and listen to the birds. That's not small. That's a beautiful beginning. Because the goal here isn't perfection, it's progress. It's about consistency. And it's about giving your body and your mind what they need, so you can keep doing what you love. Whether that's playing with your grandkids, tending your garden, going on a day trip, or simply walking without worrying about your knees. This morning routine, it's your secret weapon. And yes, some days will be hard. You'll wake up sore, tired, or not feeling motivated. That's completely normal. But the key is to keep coming back. To remind yourself, I'm worth this effort. Because you are. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one morning habit that makes you feel good? It could be something we talked about today, or something totally unique to you. Share it in the comments. Your idea might be the one that inspires someone else who really needs it. And if this video gave you even a little spark of encouragement, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and lets me know we're making a difference. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're building a warm, supportive community here, people who believe that life after 65 can still be rich, active, and deeply fulfilling. Thank you so much for spending part of your morning with me today. I hope you feel encouraged, empowered, and ready to take on the day with a little more energy, and a lot more joy. Here's to living your best life, one morning at a time. You've earned it. You deserve it. And you are not alone on the journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.